Caterpillar earnings were like a microcosm for the broader equity market over the last couple of weeks. This coming from management. The outlook assumes the first quarter adjusted profit per share will be the high watermark for the year. Saw this from JP Morgan. Record high profits and the market saying, great, thank you Q1. What have you got Q2, Q3, Q4? Netflix post-results surge and then erasing all of that afterwards. Is this as good as it gets?
We don't think so.
Tell me why.
First of all, I think you have to go back to that statement you just showed. There was a bit of a messaging problem. If you thought about as a hedge fund investor, if you'd heard your investment say this is the high watermark, you'd do the same thing that the market did to that stock and the rest of the market yesterday. You would sell. For us, it could be the actual peak of the growth numbers because the first quarter growth right now is coming in close to 25%. Clearly, that's the tax benefit. But the point here is sustainable organic growth going to occur in the mid-teens. We think so for the rest of the year. 2019 looks good to us as well. So, from that perspective, because of the tax distortion, it's as good as it gets statistically, but the growth trajectory is still going to be solid.
Just looking at the earning projections, though, the consensus earning projections over the next couple of years, they have flatlined. They've started to fade as we look further out. And I think a lot of people are beginning to price in a potential that Q1 was as good as it gets. Julian, why is that chart kind of not the base case for you guys?
Well, again, the double-digit growth, we do believe that this quarter could be as good as it gets in the number because of tax.
Yeah.
However, the whole point is when you have a market where interest rates are still historically low, albeit rising, no question about that, and the economy is, if anything, about to surprise again. The numbers have started to turn for the better. It really sets the preconditions for continued earnings growth.